morning. It's Wednesday, March 25th. I cannot believe it's March 25th. We missed the first day of spring last week, as well as St. Patrick's Day. We were all just kind of a little not feeling the vibes, I think. You guys have been working really hard, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate it. I also really appreciate the emails that I'm getting from you, and just any of the communication in whatever form you've been giving to me. It makes me feel like I'm a little more connected right now, because we feel a little, not connected. So today's activity is going to be a little bit different for you. We're going to step out of our social studies box for a little bit. And I'm going to have you just, if you have a journal, get it out. If you have a notebook, get it out. Piece of paper, old receipt, use the back. I don't care. I want you to write down at least 5 things that you are grateful for. This is a practice that I try to do every day. And my journal right now looks like this. Research has shown us that when we feel down, that like remembering the things to be thankful for can really help boost our spirits. So even if you don't feel down today, I would still like you to do 5 things you're grateful for. I'm not going to ask you to submit this. I just want you to do it for yourself. That's the first thing I want you to do today. The second thing I want you to do today is to get outside. So whether that is taking a walk by yourself, or, taking your siblings on a adventurous walk with some sidewalk chalk, or maybe just if it's supposed to get warmish this afternoon, so maybe even like taking a book outside and reading, and doing all those things. So that's what I want you to do today. So 5 things that you're grateful for, and go outside. So in the spirit of I do everything you do, I just want you to know that these are the things that I am thankful for today. I don't know where to look on this thing, by the way. I keep looking at myself, but then I realize when I do that, I'm not looking at the camera, which I think is here, but then I can't. It's weird. Oh, by the way, you always want to see the dog. Oh, wait. That's the ceiling. That's the dog. I also put on jeans today because they had a button, and I just wanted to make sure that I could still button them. Yeah, buddy. I could. So that's good. That's good. Look at the button. Look at the dot. Look at the dot. All right, so these are the 5 things that I'm thankful for today. I'm thankful for a lot more than these 5 things, but these 5 things popped into my head first this morning. So the first one I wrote was my friend Megan, who lives across the street. She's a nurse, and she's been working her tail off, and she's got 2 little kids at home, and I'm just so grateful that she is doing her job well, so that hopefully if I stay home, I don't have to see her outside of, waving across the yard, and all of our med staff. So if you have family members that you're around right now that are part of like the medical community, please do me a favor and thank them for me. We are very appreciative of all the hard work and extra time they're putting in right now. I'm also thankful for working technology and the Marco Polo app, which I love. Baked goods. My husband's been making a lot of homemade bread this past 2 weeks, hence why I had to try to put on the pants with the button today. The ability to go outside. So I can't imagine doing what we're doing right now if it was like during the polar vortex or something where we were like just stuck inside. It would be 100 times more miserable. I need to be outside as much as humanly possible. So I'm thankful that I have the ability to do that. And then the last thing I said I'm thankful for is my health and my family's health, because we're all feeling really good right now. Mr. Paris had a pretty bad head cold that he kind of was at the tail end of last week, but it hung on for like 2 weeks. So I'm glad he's coming out of that. And so that's what I'm thankful for. My parents seem to be doing okay up in the Great White North. They're up in Gaylord, and you guys, they still have like 3 feet of snow. I am not kidding you. And like the ice, it was so thick this year. Like my mom still like goes out and she's just like chipping away at it with her ice pick. I guess. What else would she use? Does she have an ice pick? Do you have an ice pick? I think I got one at a garage sale a few years ago, so I was like, I feel like I'm gonna need an ice pick someday. But now that I'm thinking about it, most people probably don't have an ice pick. Probably a metal shovel, flat edged. That's probably what she's using. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll ask her. Maybe I'll report back. But probably I will forget, so. Yeah, okay. 5 things you're thankful for. Go outside. Thanks for working so hard, and thanks for communicating with me. I really, really, really like it and really appreciate it. Oh, and I've been having issues with my Google Classroom, so I can post through my phone, but I was on the phone with Mrs. Ploon yesterday for like 2 hours trying to like fix my Chromebook. So stay tuned. That's why you're not seeing anything pop up in like for grades or anything yet, but I'll get there. We got time, friends. We've got time. Okay. And nothing's late. So if you turn something in late, it's not late. So ignore that feature. Okay? All right. Bye. Ah! One more with the dog. He slept all night. He just woke up. He's really just easing into his day.